Okay, welcome to the homosexual cast. Today we've got Chaos, we've got fucking Caesar, and we've got Coin Washer. Yeah.
You guys got shekels on washing.
I just drank my milk really bad, goddamn. Okay, so we're gonna go straight into it. So, Chaos, like, how did you find or join Prussia?
Basically I was, gagged. No, I'm kidding. I recently, left Roblox for a while, and then I came back, and I got a very interesting text message from, a couple friends of mine, namely, Dome and, Icarus, or known as...
Whoa, doxed, whoa!
Apparently you could
Oh, it's red.
Oh no! Anyway, so I wasn't force conscripted, which it seems like 99% of other people were. Which is, I feel like I'm not. I feel like I'm not on the bandwagon. But no, I came back and I messaged him and I was like, hey, you're doing Napoleonic era, and I briefly did the Duchy of Andor, which was like a startup thing, which only lasted for like 2 months. And then I said, hey, can I join? And I joined yesterday. So, and now I'm a squad leader. Oh, how progression goes.
Progression.
Progression.
I smell free
So what you're trying to say is that Prussia is a free ranking, like, dream.
conscripting group.
No, we would never say that. Glorious Deutsche.
Jesus
No, of
Christ.
course not.
It just honestly just sounds like you're supporting free ranking at this point.
Anyway, I know Chaos won't really be aware of this, but you know MJ left very recently on the weekend, on Sunday, at 5 EST. But like, I mean, do you guys remember him from when he started I guess, joining Prussia, and his progression?
I remember actually when he joined, he was a soldat, and
Yeah.
we were doing a raid, and then I don't remember the CO from it was at the time.
It was lethal.
Like, Brunswick staff.
Yeah.
And then he was the only one on, and then this is all I remember. I remember Scalene going, "You're in command of the Brunswick," and then me just going. I just remember the meeting table. It was all COs, and then there's a soldat.
I remember being a soldat. It was only like...
Oh wait, it was yesterday. You sold that too.
fucking week.
No, honestly for me it was like, honestly it was the same
It
for
was
me.
less
I was
than a
like,
day.
I was sold that, and then one of the old officers in the Pride Corps was like, "Hey, I know you from that one group," and they free rates me, and then I told Scalene to promote and promoted me from to sold that. But I was like, this was when I was Landwehr instead. Okay, I was Landwehr. I joined Pride Corps. Okay, I go to like one rally, and then a bit later, like maybe like a couple hours later, Fed is like, "Hey, I know you." And then, yeah, and I got demoted, and Scalene was like, "You know what? That's kind of honorable. I'll at least give you sold that." So that's like one promotion.
We all know low-key you were thinking, I see, if I like say I want to be demoted because I don't think it's fair, then he's going to think, this guy's pretty cool, and then like, it'll be like, it'll be fine.
No, Scalene seriously still had zero respect for anyone. Like,
Yeah.
I have zero respect for everyone. What do you think? Hasn't changed.
I mean, I kind of go off the basis that you kind of have to win it, I guess.
Yeah.
But or either I'm just a difficult cunt, but you can pick either one.
Yeah.
Personally, I believe if you want people to respect you, they need to like earn it. But
you mean to tell me that it's a Hunger Games to earn your respect? So you actually have to win it. It's not like earning it. No, it's winning it.
I know, but you're not competing with other people. You don't have to kill them.
Why?
Sorry, Caesar, I'm gonna have to kill you.
Not if I kill you first.
Oh gosh.
Anyway, let's move away from me because otherwise it'll go down a very dark road. So in terms of development and whatnot for Prussia, personally I think we're kind of leading the mark for the genre at the moment. I don't know how much you've noticed, Chaos, or how long you've been in the genre. We can go over that. I haven't asked you yet.
Oh, okay.
This is going to be like a staff meeting where I roast everyone.
I'll give my opinion. You'll listen.
But like recently, we've got these the new. Well, we're calling them the like the morale game passes, where the yeah, it's all musical instruments and flags. Right. So what's really cool though, what Icarus has made is I've just doxed him again. But like he managed to work out how to make the flags make people around the flag go quicker.
It's all Lewis scripting.
But no, it's really cool. And then we've got the bugles make you do more damage with your bayonet. The drums heal people.
Wait, is it with only the bayonet or with the saber as well?
I think it's only the bayonet at the moment.
Because I feel like it wouldn't really make sense unless it makes it all melee.
And then the fifes make you reload faster, which it's all really cool. Like, so if you just had 3 people with an instrument each, like you'd create a squad of super soldiers.
What I'm envisioning is just Scalene getting all the fucking like soldiers and going, right, surround me. Throwing them play each instrument. And he's like a puppet master and he's just like, I'm now a god. Runs around with bloody stupid ass hat. Starts shooting everyone. And he goes,
Automatic
oh!
muskets.
Yeah, he's like, oh look at me, I'm top fragging. Yeah, no shit, mate. Some people.
It was Kip doing that today.
I think it's definitely on a more serious note. I think the development choices and what Icarus has done has definitely been something that adds to the kind of like strategy of the game and stuff.
It's been highly beneficial.
Yeah, and it worked really well on the we were defending against the Dutch group earlier today.
They're gonna get triggered when they see this.
and basically it was just we basically didn't try. No offense. Wait, can I say that? I don't know.
It was a fun raid. I did enjoy it.
No, it was fun.
It's great having the Danish round several times.
Yeah.
Is that Danish group?
It was a Denmark.
Oh man, I need to get caught up.
Yeah, they've been here quite a few times. But like Danzig's coming along. The map's gonna be started on very soon. I'm gonna be starting on that tomorrow actually because I finished doing some other work so I could get paid. Obviously, Prussia doesn't pay me yet, so.
He says
just the other just the other day he's like, yeah, I don't care about Prussia paying me, and now he's saying this right now. Like, what the?
I never said that. I'd love to get paid. It'd be great.
I think you were trying to be sarcastic when you told me that.
Probably.
But you suck at being sarcastic.
Shush. Anyway, like obviously it was Saturday, wasn't it, when the war with Bayern ended? That was we had 4 battles. We won every single one by a ridiculous margin. Their field marshal left on the second to last day of the war, and it was funny. And
the funny thing is, this is mesmerising for me because I watched the podcast previously, and you just announced, "Oh, we're warring someone." And I was like, "Oh, I didn't know this," but now it's over. And the next podcast, great.
yeah, it's pretty good. But like, we sent in 4 people, and they had 9 people, and this.
Were developers?
No, 2 of them were, and we won 40-11. Like it was messy.
Don't worry, Scalene was there too. He counts as developer.
I was there to watch. Like
Yes, you were there. 3 developers.
I popped in on the last 2 minutes just so I could get some pictures and see how they were doing. But I mean, like, how did you guys, I guess, perceive it? Like, did you think it was good, or personally, I think it got quite dry, especially by the end, because Bayern was too scared to do anything really.
Well, I tried to establish some like 2 war raids and I fell asleep both times. So
Understandable. I can see you doing that.
I mean, we kept trying to do them, but like they would refuse to come on, and then they would like, they'd refuse. Like they would say, "I'm not gonna do anything with you." It was like they had like no interest in actually doing anything, apart from when we started it, when they were all like, "Yeah, I'm Belgian milk."
They were too for the war, and I think we shouldn't award them. I think we should have waited a little bit. That's just my personal opinion.
I mean, it's been interesting though. I've never done a war like this in the Napoleonic genre, and I mean, the system we used was a very good system. I think in the future I'd like to have something like a map that we could use. But
I think from someone that doesn't really know the Napoleonic genre and the few kind of like groups and stuff I've looked at, it seems like definitely, like, for example, Novus's group, for example, seemed like a very interesting one. Just so active, and I think activity is a big deal, and the more people you can rally, even if they're not particularly skilled, makes for a more entertaining kind of just event.
I do want to give like Novus a shout out though. Like he's a really solid guy. You know, he's good with the sportsmanship and whatnot. Because we get a lot of people coming to Potsdam raiding, they lose, and then they start like flaming in chats and stuff. Like I think it was like 2 days ago we had someone like spam the pending channel because they were triggered they lost a raid. But and then we've had it quite a few times. But I mean, Novus has always been really good. He used to be the field marshal or the head of he was the head of the army for TJB. But he led quite a. Looking at his group, he's led a very successful coup and has made his own group and taken all the members off TJB for reasons because Sir Tricon he didn't do anything with the group. He just neglected TJ, like he neglected the army, and it just really. I mean, it was unfair what he was doing with the army. Like he was putting all his time into the navy, but what Novus has made out of it is really impressive. Like the group is. That they're all really solid guys, the people inside the group, and they're only getting bigger and bigger, and we are helping them out sometimes. So, he's quite engaged. He's coming up with lots of new ideas as well. So,
it seems like the Napoleonic genre kind of thrives off other groups just being better as well. So there's not really like a thing like, oh, we want them to die, because it's just more entertaining when there's more kind of.
Well, yeah, it's more fun when there's more groups.
Yeah. So, I think,
I mean, by the looks of it as well, it looks like the Bavarian leader was planning on like quitting the genre anyway.
Oh, he did.
Well, I mean, yeah, he did, but like, it would seem that way anyways. By the looks of like after his field marshal left and said all that stuff, it looked like Bavaria was kind of going downhill after that anyway.
I mean, from someone that kind of doesn't know the Napoleonic genre, what would you say like some of the biggest kind of Napoleonic groups right now, like? For like comparing to like Prussia, for example.
I don't want to be a boastful tit, but Prussia is the biggest by far at the moment.
Yeah.
There's some that definitely have quite a lot of potential. Like there's quite a bit of an arms race with British armies at the moment. There's 3 main ones at the moment. So there's like Novuses, there's Limiteds, and there is Majesty Glories. We've stopped doing events with Majesty Glory because he won't change his map, and his language barrier of being a native Romanian is causing a lot of issues whenever we're trying to negotiate with him. So it's like talking to someone with a learning disability all the time, like a very severe one. Someone's going to tell him that I said that one day.
We're now on a podcast, so it's going to come out.
Oh well, I'm not too bothered, but I mean it's interesting to see the BA thing, so I just want to talk about that because.
I don't even understand this podcast. It's fine.
Jesus Christ. No, but like it's kind of awkward for me because I know Coin, you're in Limited's BA, but like.
Why does that make anything awkward?
Because I personally.
Why would I get offended?
Personally, I want to, because I should really, I know it's you, but you're from Utah, I married your sister, but, but like, I would like to see...
You can't just say true and not explain any of this.
There's nothing to not explain.
To be honest, I'd prefer to see, I mean, Limiteds definitely has the potential to get very big, but personally I'd rather have Novus. I prefer... I mean, maybe it's just because I'm friendly with Novus, but I think I'd rather see his group go far with the whole British Army thing.
BA's should have a big war.
Yeah, it's definitely a BA dominance war.
And then whatever's the best BA just gets to eat the other BAs.
Yeah, like almost like a Gario in the sense of like it just devours every other member of the group and then becomes just a gigantic BA.
You know, I haven't seen...
Slitherio, because like you would kill them and then put them into a little bunch of little bits and everyone else would get some sort of piece.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up, okay?
the massive Prussian slug would just slime it up.
The analogy too far, that wasn't necessary.
I just had to prove you wrong, okay?
Oh, okay.
Come on.
It's cool seeing new groups popping up though. You know, it's really nice to see like I guess Limited pop up because he is someone who's got staff with money and he's got money. So it's they have the potential to get large. It's all down to him and the way he runs the group at this point. But I mean, I'd like to see. I don't know what's happening with that other new like GA that's popped up with skirmishes in it, but I haven't been looking at. We raided them not so long ago.
Wasn't that the one time we random raided with Fracor? That France? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, you random raided them.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd like to see another France come up or something, but it's like I'd like also maybe in Austria, but it's just what I've noticed is there's very few people.
Ottoman Empire.
Oh yeah, a good Ottoman Empire would be really cool.
Warsaw would be pretty cool.
Hmm.
I think it'd just be more
A
interesting.
legitimate Ottoman Empire. That would be so fun.
What I've noticed though is like no one's got any money. Like people are like dirt poor in this genre at the
We'll
moment.
have to stop being poor. Slash that in.
No,
Like-
actually. I mean, I think from someone who doesn't really understand the genre, I think it's just like, if you have like an Ottoman Empire thing, the terrain for the just the battles and stuff would be completely different.
Yeah.
And that'd be a more of an interesting aspect as well.
I'd love to have an Ottoman Empire. It'd just be so. I mean, it would just add so much diversity to it, rather than just having Western European sort of styled countries.
Yeah.
Is it okay to say that we would crush the Muslims?
That's fine.
It's
Let's
fine.
crush the Muslims!
Can't say stuff like this.
Oh my god.
Oh gosh.
Anyway, I kind of want to go over you guys' backgrounds because I haven't gone over it so much, or at least a lot of people don't know you as well, especially you, Chaos. But so I know we live in a ridiculous world, and immigration is rife, even in my family. But like, I mean, what nationalities are you guys? 'Cause I know Americans have some sort of ridiculous mix of every single European country on the planet, but
Half of them are Irish.
yeah. But like, Caesar, do you know your ancestry?
I know my dad's last name is an Irish last name, and I know my mom's last name is a German last name, so I just assume that I'm Irish and German.
So you're a Paddy Kraut.
I'm
Fabulous.
very
How do you not know anything though? Like I know some stuff.
Yeah.
Well, alright, because I'm white and you're Asian. That's why. Asian people know exactly where they come from. White people
You
don't.
could have
care.
literally just figured out where you from your mom and dad. Like, what European stuff do I got?
Colin, like, what's your ancestry?
.com kind of thing. Like, oh, I don't know, like never. Oh, okay.
Yeah, see, I just don't care enough.
What's the
Yeah.
question?
Like, what are you? I guess in terms of race.
I'm literally what you just said. Like, there's a lot of mistakes mixed in. So,
Alright.
So I'm no, it's not that big. Okay, my last name is
Okay.
German, so I'm assuming I'm German. Okay, I'm Italian, I'm Cambodian and Chinese, and those are the ones I actually do know.
'Cause myself, I'm a quarter Irish, a quarter Italian, and half English.
I mean, I'm just pretty simple.
But I'm 100% West Riding. Yes.
100% American.
American.
Anyway, okay, so where are you from then? Like your background, I guess, on Roblox as well.
My dad's English and my mum's Scottish, so I'm just half Scottish, half English. So.
Because the Scots are a race. Yes.
Yes, they are. They like their independence. It's a political hot topic they ever talk about, which is great. But yeah. Sorry, did you ask where I was from in Roblox?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So I joined in like what 2013, and I didn't do like clanning and stuff. I just played like randomly, and then around 2015 I started doing groups, and kind of I got pretty into it. I am what the Napoleonic pit era calls a sci-fi boy. That's what I did originally, and that's where I met Dome and Kibber4 and H and a bunch of other people and Hertz and Hello Guys who are all moved on to the Napoleonic genre and things. And I did VAC, which is a quite a I'd say an elitist sci-fi group, which I couldn't praise more. I loved my time there. Did that from 2015 to 2016. I took a break, and then 2017 to 2018 I did VAC again, same kind of thing, and then took another break because I was going into my GCSEs, which is kind of like the hefty exams for people who are American that don't understand. In the UK we have GCSEs, which is kind of like ending of high school and going to college and stuff, and did that, and then came back because I got pretty bored and I wanted to kind of go back into Napoleonic genre because I got a taste for it, and I really liked the kind of style of it, and with the different regiments and things, and the way that it was the regimental structure and things was very interesting and diverse. So I wanted to give it a try. Noticed Dome and Icarus were doing a very good job in their respective clans, so I asked if I could join, and here I am. Yeah.
Here you are.
Free ranked a day later.
Shut the fuck up, okay?
Okay, so I just want to go over the race pyramid and where we all sit. So it seems Chaos is at the top of the race pyramid.
Yeah. Yep.
And then I think it's probably going to be Caesar. And then it's me. The problem is my Italian brings it down quite far. Because Mr. Goebbels has called Italy the soft underbelly of Europe.
It's okay. I have Mao Zedong somewhere in my ancestry. We're good, you know?
But obviously...
all races are equal.
Unless you're Scalene.
And coins at the very bottom of the race pyramid.
You see how? Wait, I only gotta say is, you see how ironic this is? Scalene is over here like talking about race, and he's putting me at the bottom of the pyramid. But you know what? He's like I'm his favorite. You see like how weird that is?
Right. Yeah.
See that ironic?
Yeah. You know.
What the fuck?
I just cracked my neck and I thought I snapped it.
And it's like, I know, I don't know how much you've kind of caught on Chaos, but like, in terms of, I guess, relations between Prussia and other groups, this applies to all of you, but like, where do you think we're standing with groups like Royal France and the free BAs that have popped up, and any other groups?
Like Prussia. I think based on everyone that I've met, I doubt many of you like give a shit about like being friends with different groups. So I think it just end up being like, and since it seems like we're considerably at least adequate at what we do, I'd say we probably just stomp on everyone and be like, haha, you're trash, get the fuck out. Like that kind of deal.
Yeah, it kind of feels like that.
I know a lot of people when I say like, oh, I'm from Prussia, they're like, oh, that bunny hop group. That's a lot of
I mean, I think if you're going to complain about bunny hopping, it's because you're so trash you can't shoot people who do bunny hop.
Yeah,
It's not that hard, to be honest, and it's like, you're bitching about shit people complained about in 2011. Like, just stop.
And the problem with it, just at your place, turn off jumping.
Yeah, why?
Like a sensitive issue.
And
So
then
it's not
Hey,
don't go to
Scalene,
places that have
Scalene, honestly, just stop bunny hopping.
Just stop bunny hopping. It's like illegal.
Yeah. No, I mean, I kind of came across it, so we went on the raid yesterday with Kip4H, and they were kind of just like, they were like, oh, stop body hopping, bro.
Oh yeah, the Danish place.
But then they added it.
Yeah, and they started like kicking Xenphius because he was bunny hopping.
But hey, like I don't have any, like I don't care, to be honest. It's a petty issue, and I don't think we should rise to their level. Be the bigger people.
I
No.
don't really care. They don't
Personally,
care.
I don't think we've done anything to really piss anyone off. I mean, if people want to want to see us do more with them and be nice to them, then they could at least like talk to us, and then we might do something with them. But it's I know at least when Strive was running Royal France, it was like they didn't like Prussia because someone just said they didn't like Prussia, who was in their Highcom, and like we hadn't actually done anything with France, like we hadn't done anything, and they decided just to hate us.
Tribalism thing where it's
Yeah.
everyone jump on the bandwagon. So if someone has a major ideal, and for example they are in a high commanding position, it ends up being that a lot of people would just take that for granted without actually checking first. And this relates to real life as well, with the issue of just people go with what the majority of the population agrees with because it's the easier choice without doing their own research. And it's just kind of like, it's always like the thing, like your friend tells you something, you're like, I'm going to trust you, but I'm also going to check because I know you, and it's always that kind of issue. I think that's something that could always be brought up because it only takes one person to like do the whole fake news kind of deal, and then you have a bunch of 12-year-olds running around screaming. It's always interesting.
I think you could probably relate the whole Prussia debacle with groups like LGA and BA, because personally, BA was a pretty good group, really, as groups go, but people would just hate it because it's big. And I think it's kind of the same case with Prussia. Prussia's the biggest group in the genre at the moment, kind of by far, to be honest. And it's not to just toot my own horn, but I didn't say better. I said larger.
We're just superior in every way.
But like, I think it's kind of one of those sort of relationships where Prussia has with. But I mean, if people do like have beef or want to do stuff more with us or be friendly, like you can always just ask us, and we'll like you can do a PR with a regiment. I'm never gonna like not talk to you just because I think you're like some sort of lower race. Like just because you're like some sort of Hebrew, it doesn't mean I'm gonna stop talking to you because you run like some sort of Napoleonic Israel. It's like I'm not going to stop you from raiding.
Napoleonic Israel.
That'd be really funny, Napoleonic Israel.
Alright, I have to leave Prussia. My time here's been great, but my mind's set on bigger things
with Napoleonic Israel. Sorry, boys. I'm leaving to join Napoleonic Hamas.
I'm stealing numbers from Prussia. I'm sorry, Scalene. This is what I do. What's the cause?
Anyway, guys, just to go with the final question of the night. Royalist Prussia, but it was a kingdom.
No.
It's royalist in the...
Not anymore, it isn't.
Like, do not kill my podcast right at the end. We've got one last question. So, like, just to finish ourselves up, so we're going to go from left to right. So if you could shag anyone, who the fuck could you shag?
What? Who are you asking first? Like, we can't see left to right the way you see left to right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'll call out names, Coin.
Okay, who would I shag?
If you could shag anyone.
Shag your man.
That's just the most unoriginal answer.
Why? Which one? Like, which one? Like, the Italian one or the Irish one?
You're like, I mean, let's be real.
Chaos, this is my answer, okay? Back off, okay? I don't want to hear it. Okay, if I would shag anyone, it would obviously be Scalene, okay?
Oh, thank you. Damn right.
Have you not seen him stand on that slope?
He's probably so pale, it's like the beacons have been lit.
I'm not pale. I've got olive skin.
Boy, oh my god.
Okay, Caesar, who would you fuck?
It would either be BMO or Michelle Obama.
BMO.
BMO from Adventure Time. No, my profile picture.
Oh, I can feel the wires on my knob.
thinking like,
Oh no!
I was thinking like electronic ports and shit. I was like, man, you're into some black shit, bro.
Chaos.
Like you're thinking like, I wonder how to make this picture.
Chaos.
And then
Chaos, who would you shag?
commented on Michelle Obama.
Who would, yeah, no, I mean, she's a lovely woman. I don't know. I think I'd probably shag the Queen. Let's be real.
The Queen? She's wrinkly. Her fanny must be like a canoe.
No, I'm just getting in rower. I think, come on. Like, if you walked out of fucking palace and said, hey, I just shagged the Queen.
It would be pretty funny.
It'd be pretty funny. I'd do it for the meme, to be honest. I think, or just Trump. Trump's got thick ankles, you know. I'd fucking from behind.
I think I'd shag Princess Louisa of Prussia.
Fuck off.
You know, from the olden days.
Oh yeah, yeah. Thanks, Daddy.
Anyway, guys, this was the homosexual cast, and yeah. So goodbye. Yeah.
Equal
Live with pride.
equal rights.
Yeah. Slurp your drinks and Prussia.
That one.
Jesus Christ! I'm trying to finish this.
And YouTube is taking us.
Homosexual cast is done now.